At
Home's Ask Ingrid on 92.7 More FM.
Ingrid, good morning. Lovely to see you this morning. How are you?
I'm great, thanks, Megan.
All right, now today we're talking about cotton wool. You know, we use it to take our makeup off, but we also use it to wrap our children up in. And sometimes, or a lot of the time, we need to take a step back, don't we, Ingrid?
We sure do.
So what are some of the things you see out and about? Because, of course, you're with children all the time and you're with mums a lot as well. What are some of the things you see where you think you should be, helping them do this, not being scared that they're going to hurt themselves?
So one of the examples I've got is we went out to Ahuriri to look at the crabs, and the tide was out, and you know what happens when the tide's out and there's mud. And some of the children were walking into the mud with their adults, and the adults started saying yuck, yuck, yuck. And
The adult?
The adults.
Oh, God, really?
So straight away, the children think yuck, 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 and I want to get out.
So they all ran screaming up the beach and didn't want a bar of it again.
That's it. You've got it.
And I guess that's quite a common thing, is it, Ingrid, that you come across, that we kind of put onto our children things we don't like ourselves.
We do.
And our own fears?
And our own fears, like fear of spiders.
And things like that.
Yeah.
So what about in the playground situations? What are you seeing mothers do there?
So in the playground situations, one example is that you'll get a mum that will say to her child, you can play on this, this and this, and nothing else. And so then she makes sure that he doesn't play on anything else because she's worried that he'll get hurt if he does. And then there's the opposite effect where the mum will sit back in the playground on a seat and observe her children, and then people judge her because she's not with them, whereas what she's doing is she's allowing them to challenge themselves, and she's there if they need help.
And I guess it's very hard for a mum sometimes to sit back and see your child about to go jumping off something and going, oh, and feeling that you might be judged by other mums who, of course, right their hands on the whole time.
Yes, it is. It can be really hard.
So what are some of the things that we can do, Ingrid, to help our children become more confident with different situations and things that we might necessarily think they're a little bit too old for, or what have you? We think that they're not safe, but they actually are. What are some of the things we can do?
The number one thing is to trust your children. You're the one that's brought them up, so trust them because they know what they can do.
Only when they're that age, because when they get to my age, and when I was 16,
they can't be trusted.
I wasn't to be trusted.
They can't be trusted.
So we're talking about 6 and under here.
Yeah. So let them explore.
Let them explore. Respect them. So respect what they want to do and support them in that. It helps them develop resilience. It sets them up for life, and it grows great leaders. Allow them to take risks. However, be there to support them if they need help.
And what will this mean for our children if we start instilling this kind of guidance?
It'll mean that they understand the world around them, they get to know themselves, they'll develop confidence and self-esteem, they'll be able to take the knockbacks, and they'll be experiencing their world.
And this will help them later in life as well, won't it? If we start now, the ramifications are quite huge.
The ramifications are huge, yeah.
Okay.
It's really, really important to allow them to do the things that we did as kids, climbing trees, playing in the mud. We had some children playing in the mud a couple of weeks ago, and one of them got her gumboots stuck. Now she couldn't get out, so another child leaned in and grabbed her hands and helped her out. How do they learn things like that if they never get to experience it?
If there's someone always there doing it for them.
Perfect.
Great advice. Ingrid from At Home-Based Childcare, thank you very much. We've all got to learn to let it go, kind of.
Or take shears and cotton on.
Yeah.